Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy.
I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it is Saturday BOLO Day. We got a lot of interesting things to talk to you about, so we're going to cut the spiel and get going. Go ahead, Mr. Magazine.
First up is Betty Marks, the Archie's 1975 Quaker Oats 9-inch doll. Pretty cool here, still unopened. Let's see, it was asking 86. Sale took it down to 65, sold it for 65.
Those actually, I mean, you did not see those very often back in the day.
No, definitely not. Cool artwork, and obviously the doll's brand new and mint from, almost 50 years ago. 50, yeah, it is 50 years ago.
Yeah, very cool.
I'm thinking it's probably worth half that in that condition, so it's still worth picking up if you see it. Next up, picked up a small magazine collection inside of this box. I ended up selling the box for $20, so I think I paid $30 for everything, so not too shabby. Canada Dry 1965 ginger ale wood shipping crate. So again, these could be freebies for you at garage sales, estate sales, whatever, with stuff inside it. Sometimes you see like glass bottles in these things. You can buy the whole lot and then you get the box for free. So
now that has to go out UPS, I'm expecting, because of the size.
It's not that huge, 8 by 11 by 16.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's not too big. So and UPS is going to be cheaper anyways, but yeah, most likely.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up, I told my employee he had a box of these, and for years, sitting in a corner. So he must have got ambitious and said, "I'm going to list these." And I wasn't a big fan. I go, "I don't know if these things are going to sell. You might sell a few of them. I don't know." So he listed like 30, 40 pictures he already had done. I go, "Well, you might as well list them now." And we sold a few of these at $19 a piece. So I guess it was worth it. Mobile Press Register Parade, September 5th, 76. Sunday Comics with Dick Tracy. I'm sure there's other ones in here. Let's see what else he took here. Blondie, okay, so it's probably the second most popular, right?
See, well, where I make the mistake on these is I list all the comics.
Everything, overkill, yeah. But
I list them.
Yeah,
I say in there, I say includes. But the reason why would be if you put them in order, odds are the September 12th is going to have exactly the same comics. The September 19th is going to have exactly the same comics.
Right.
So you do the work once,
and
then you just have to verify that, they didn't get rid of Blondie and bring Shoe in.
I don't know if you remember this deal, like there was a ton of Spider-Man or something in there, so I kept all the Spider-Man ones, obviously. But yeah, cool, can't argue with that. Next up, I had a bunch of these for years I got from a customer, and then he just sold me a bunch more even cheaper because I really didn't want them. But Stratomatic baseball sets, they're board games. But he was building hybrid sets somehow. I think he was building sets for himself of certain years. And then he had these all sheets of what they come with. So this is like 1920 to 1981. But you know what you're getting. And most of them sold for about $60. So not too shabby.
Did you ever think about breaking them up and selling each of this?
No. I'm going to tell you why. It's going to take a lot more time for my employees. I'm going to get less money. And he sold me a bunch of triple shoe boxes with those in them already. So I think I might do that with those. So I got the quick 60 out of these somewhere.
I get $20 a team.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good to know. All right, because I got a lot of those sitting around. So yeah, good to know. Very cool. Next up, Dinky Toys, NSU RO80. That must be the car.
Yeah, I don't know anything you're saying.
Number 176. Cool. Let's see. Man, it's in rough shape too. Look at that sucker. And I got $70 for it, so yeah.
Wow, must be a rare one or an early one or something.
And it took 3 years to sell.
Oh, it's got the box too somewhere.
Okay.
Oh,
there we go. Yeah. All right. Cool.
I would probably.
I would put the box
for.
Yeah, exactly.
Second. Yeah, second.
And unfortunately, these are little things that I know to do, and I just either forget or don't have time. And I think my employee's going to do it properly, and but it did sell, so it is what it is. Right. Next up, this I think was from the Pennsylvania deal. Jenny McCarthy autographed Playboy magazine, June 1994 cover. Went for $70. The problem here is we're having a lot of people asking, is that cover only? So it does say cover, but some people could take it as signed cover, where cover only. Yeah. But most people haven't had an issue. Luckily, people have been communicating. They ask ahead of time, hey, is it just the cover or is the magazine cover of the magazine complete? So we've dodged some bullets so far. So,
yeah, maybe only put the word cover if it's just the cover.
Well, this is just the cover, but they might think it's a signed cover of the magazine. Yeah, cover only. Yeah, there's no discrepancy, but he might not have the words in there.
Lose the word magazine.
Okay, yeah.
Playboy cover only.
Okay,
June 1994. Right, and cool. If it's the magazine, then lose the word cover.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Next up, Una Chaplin. Talissa.
Oh, Charlie's great granddaughter.
Exactly. Yeah, you got that right, bro. Game of Thrones 2013 Rittenhouse autograph. I think I took $80 on this. This is from Pennsylvania as well. But I think I have like 30 of these signed cards. Now we're going to keep just relisting them every time they sell.
And then it comes from a pack.
Yep. Definitely.
Nice.
Very cool. Okay. Well, I would have said Elvis Presley, Fighter International, Volume 1, Number 3, September, October 87. And that's my best employee lister, too. Go figure. It's graded 9.0. I didn't pay much for it other than probably $50 to get it graded. I think I took $150 on this, which you can't argue with that.
I've never seen that magazine in my life.
As cool as they are, they don't sell for a lot of money. Yeah, okay. Surprised. Like Bruce Lee, I had some Bruce Lee's done, and they just don't sell for a ton of money, surprisingly.
Really?
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And it could be because it's after he passed away, so 87. But it's still, you're still talking 40 years old.
Yeah, he's still popular.
Yeah. I think you were up.
I would be, and what do I have up, you ask? Well, I would have just an L. Echelon Company catalog, fall 1954. Cars, scooters, tractors, attachments, $44. Got this at the flea market. But this is awfully, awfully cool. Do you know why, Mr. Magazine?
Because it's a one of a kind. No one else has one.
A fully automatic clutch. They say you could take that car and drive it to the store, get 70 miles on a gallon of gas.
Wow.
But look at the size of that thing.
Yeah, that's just very small.
And then they had one like this here for the kids to drive around for $295. Give your kid a gas car to drive around.
I mean, they must have made some amount of them. You know, it's not like they made 20. They must have made hundreds or thousands of them. We've never seen any. I mean, they got to be worth huge money at this point.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Well, look at them back then, $300-$400.
Yeah, that's not street legal. And it was telling you, the kids was saying, it was actually saying in the write-up that the kids could drive it around in your yard.
Yeah.
No problem. It was telling her to drive that down to the corner to get groceries.
What's the speed? How fast can it really go? 15, 20 miles an hour?
Something rather like that, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So I guess it's really no different than a moped or anything like that. But
I mean,
still.
do the signals work? They must, because there's little things coming out of them. Look at that. Wow, that's very cool.
So I had no idea they made those. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Coming up next, National Geographic Magazine, November 1907, East Africa, Iceland, $54. We usually say don't buy National Geographic. I would make an exception for the old ones. The old ones do sell. The old ones are very, very difficult.
What year would you do? Because I know the World War II one's got to sell, World War I's got to sell, but in between World War I and World War II, no, right?
Just maybe bound volumes. Okay. Otherwise, 1920 and before.
Okay. So World War I on back maybe might be a safe bet. Okay.
Yep, absolutely. Right. Absolutely. And then, of course, the moon landing and the Afghan girl and the other good ones. Yep. American Airlines Beverages menu, 1978. $20. It's actually 3 inches by 6 inches. It is a tiny little menu there to get $20 out of.
I mean, look at that list. Nowadays, you don't get that much on there. They're scaled down. Yeah, it's a lot of inventory.
Yeah, it was $1 a drink. $1.
Were those little bottle ones? You think it was?
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Right. It's got to be. They had them back then, I'm sure.
Please insert your payment in the envelope.
Yeah, cool.
There you go. Speaking of drinks,
Elky.
Fleshmans Mixer's Manual, 1930s Mixology, Bartending Recipes, Art Deco Red. Got $15 out of this. These are sucker bets in that I always think they're worth more money than this. They're actually not. They're fairly common. But do list Art Deco. I think that's probably what made the sale. It does look very, very cool with the Art Deco cover on it. So don't overpay on these, but do list Art Deco, and you will make the sale.
Gotcha.
Up next, Omnibook Magazine, January 1944, with Ayn Rand, with the Fountainhead, and Ernie Pyle. $38.25 on that. Anything Ayn Rand does sell, do pick up her stuff. It's not all that common by any means whatsoever. So
very cool.
Narcotics, I don't know what that is up there. I don't know if I just took a bad picture or what happened there, because I don't see it anywhere else on there. I think it was just, no, it is.
Oh, it's in line there.
Chewed. Yeah, it is chewed, isn't it? Yeah. Narcotics, Dangerous Drugs, Anti-Drug Booklet, 1972, Tonawanda, New York Police Department. I think I took $10 on it or $12 or something like that. But given the damage, I figured it's probably better to just get it going, get it out the door.
I would do the same thing. You're talking 4 years ago. I take half or less sometimes. As long as it's in $10 or more, I'm not going to take $5. But if I got some for $30 and they offer me $15, it's been there 4 years, and it's gone.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. And the last item I thought was really, really cool today. 14 Eyes in a Museum, Storeroom Booklet, Charles Adams and Norman Belgads. Charles Adams, of course, there's a list of all the people that were in her, including right down at the bottom, Charles Adams from the Adams family.
Cool.
And there he is right there. Charles Adams always sells. Now, it did take 4 years of selling this as well, but I did get the full price on it.
Cool.
So can't argue with that. Hopefully that does help you a little bit. If you hit the like button, it would definitely help us. And we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.